Hey Aquarius, my name's Amber. Welcome to your January Love Tarot reading. It is answering the question, how does your partner feel about you, but also looks at how you currently feel, past, present, and future, also your partner. Also looking into your partner's wants and needs. There'll also be a second section to the reading where I'll be looking at the more spiritual aspects of the reading, see what lessons you're actually learning. And your partner's also learning as well, what challenges they face. And then lastly, I will also be drawing 3 cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, just to get an Oracle message for some more advice for you and what's good for you right now in terms of this relationship and how you maneuver around it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and first of all say happy birthday to any Capricorns watching that do have a Aquarius placement. This is for Aquarius Moon, Sun and Venus, and also if you're an Aquarius ascendant or descendant, this message could be important for you, or you could get something from it, or get some insight into your relationships anyway through this reading. So yeah, happy new year too, and I'll go ahead and get started. So we do have at the base of the deck, actually we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, clarified further by the Hermit card, and then we have the World card. So the World card obviously talks about initiation, growing up, learning lessons, sometimes hard lessons. It also talks about the finalization of something, sometimes at the end of something, the completion of a cycle as well. It can also look point to karmic connections as well, often having come to a completion, or just a signal that this is a karmic cycle that you're going through at the moment with your partner. Then got the Hermit card, which again is a major arcana, possibly asking you to take some time out to reflect on how you're feeling internally about a situation, and not to get too caught up in all the kind of activity that's going on around you, but sometimes to take stock and really see where you're at, and to kind of reposition your focus with regards to this relationship. And then which could point to you maybe getting carried away with your emotions. It could be that this person, you know, comes in quite quickly, sweeps you off your feet. Sorry, forgive my nails, I'm getting done tomorrow, sorry. Yes, as I was saying, it could be someone that comes in and sweeps you off your feet with a lot of excitement and adventure. But obviously with it being in the reverse, it does definitely talk to somebody who probably isn't looking to stick around for the longest period. It might not be because of any bad intention. It could be because this person is literally just passing through. Maybe their job requires them to travel. Maybe they are always on the move. They just don't really sit still. Maybe they are a player, you know, and they don't like to be committed to one person at any one time currently in their life. But you definitely are learning about this energy this month in its reverse. So this could also be talking to you and looking at your own drives. So for instance, the Hermit card could be saying that sometimes when we see what we like, you know, we may see a woman or a guy that we like, and there's a sexual attraction right there and then. And that often sparks most relationships anyways. There is that kind of love at first sight thing, in a sense. Not love, but it's like lust at first sight, or an attraction. You know, it may not be full on, you know, over the top kind of cringy kind of lust. It may just be like the way that they look. You could find them intriguing. They definitely could have sparked something. They could spark something in you that really kind of piques your interest. And sometimes we act a lot on that initial impression, and maybe we act too fast. So the Knight of Wands is in its reverse, is saying that maybe this month you may need to take some time to think about your actions before you do them, and to slow down. This is definitely a slow down card, the World card, with it being ruled by Saturn. And then we do have the Hierophant in its reverse as well, which lets me know not to go any further into the deck, but also just lets us know the same energy is that the energy that you're dealing with of pacing yourself, and thinking before you take an action, and understanding that every action has a consequence as well, with the World card there. So it's just thinking about the consequences of your actions, basically. So currently your partner has the Page of Cups in reverse, clarified by another page in its upright, the Page of Pentacles. So I think your partner is very much more interested, interestingly enough, in their work, or possibly a commitment. This is interesting because I've just talked on and on about how there may not be a committed kind of energy here. But then we do have you with the Lovers card here, and also the Two of Coins. So it could be you that's maybe non-committal at the moment, Aquarius, and you may just kind of like what you see and want to go off that, or you may have your own, things that you want to get on with and not really want to give of yourself fully to any one person. But your partner definitely is feeling that kind of missing link. That romanticism is gone. It's like there's no sort of naivety here from your partner. They're not getting caught up in this whole kind of whirlwind of love, and in fact they are more interested in what's actually valuable here, what they can actually literally get out of this relationship. Like what is tangible that I can get, whether or not that be money, time, probably just maybe sex, with the Knight of Wands in its reverse and overall energy. It could be that this person is looking to see what really is this relationship valuable for when it comes to me, and my goals, ambitions, or kind of path. So yeah, there's no kind of love lost here. There's not, this person's not really, they could have feelings for you, but they're not letting that rule. They're being really kind of mature about it, and being practical. Like, so could this actually work practically, regardless of my emotions? Like, is this practically doable? And that's what they're interested in. Like, would there be a future here? So they really are kind of looking at things with that kind of eye. We've then got the Seven of Cups in its reverse for how you currently feel. So you as well are not in your feelings. You're quite sure of what you want. You know of all the potential offers that are out there for you. It could be that you've chosen this person. The Knight of Wands in its reverse could very well be reflecting someone that is now wanting to commit to one person and be maybe in a more mature relationship, especially with the Hierophant card there as well. It could be that you're quite decided. It could be that as well, that you're no longer there's options out there, but that there's maybe nothing better on offer than what you have currently with this person, that this relationship that you have at the moment maybe holds the most potential. And you could be kind of looking to stop wondering so much and maybe make a commitment to this person, maybe not out of love, but maybe out of this it makes sense kind of energy that your partner seems to have as well. That it's a practical step to take, and you're also very grounded as well, and that's reflected again in the Hermit card, where you are making decisions not out of fantasy or fiction or ideas or possibilities, but what's actually the information that you actually have, what you do know to be true. So in the past we have your partner viewing you as the Empress, clarified by the Five of Swords. So they could have seen you as someone obviously is quite beautiful, fertile, abundant, rich with ideas, maybe wealthy themselves, maybe a manager, a boss, owner of their own business, seems to have it all, mother as well. They could see you as the mother of their children, if that's the kind of situation that you're in. And they could maybe kind of see it as they are going to have you come high up, high or low water, is that what it's called? Or, no matter what happens, no matter what has to be lost, they're going to have you, they're going to win you, they're going to win you over. They could also feel like completely bowled over by you, completely defeated by your beauty. Like I said, there is this lust energy here. We've got that also with the Lovers card a little bit as well towards the end of the reading. So there is this kind of energy of a very lustful attraction. And I think as well, the Five of Swords does talk towards competition as well. So it could be that this person has had to fight off other suitors, and maybe they've done things that you don't even know about that maybe you wouldn't really approve of with the Five of Swords, just to kind of be with you. any way to communicate with you, they were not going to lose either. They may have felt as well like they just couldn't lose you, like it just couldn't be done. It would be like they have to try, you know, they have to win you. Yeah. So then we've got the Ace of Swords for you in the near past. So in the near past, you could have come to a decision. You could have had a conversation with this person. Now, with the Five of Swords here, it is in the upright, so unlikely that this person is lying. We do have the King of Swords here as well, so it could be an air sign that you're seeing, or it could be representing your energy, Aquarius. I think it could actually be an earth sign that you're seeing, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Most likely Taurus, possibly Libra, possibly. As well, as we do have the Empress card here with that dual energy, but it looks like it probably is an earth sign as well. And they even though it's in its upright, there is still this energy of real selfishness to this person's approach to getting you, or to getting your attention, of winning you over. They could also feel that you possibly have pushed them away, but again, they're all in the upright. So I feel like this person, although they may have lied or cheated or whatever they've done, it's like they don't really feel bad about it. Maybe because it wasn't as bad, it wasn't that bad. And you've come to a decision. You have an answer, you have clarity, or you had that, where you maybe even recognize this person isn't perfect, you know. This person does have their bad ways or bad sides to them, but you also see a lot of their good sides too. So you're kind of like, you're going in fully with your eyes open. Again, there's this like non-dreaminess. And this Hermit card energy of like really being grounded in your decisions and knowing exactly, seeing things very clearly. So you do see things very clearly, and it could have been that this person is honest to a fault, you know, with the Five of Swords here, saying things that are hurtful, but they're really honest as well. And you could, you know, it might not have been that much of a great experience, you know, with these swords cards here, but either way, you have I think given a yes answer to this person. Okay, so what motivates this person is the Knight of Cups in reverse, or what they need as well, what their needs are, what needs they need to meet. We've also got the Three of Coins here that clarifies that. So they may be feeling not very romantic, or letting their romantic feelings kind of lead them, because they're very much more focused on what can actually work, what's practical, whether or not you actually work together. That's what they're really more concerned about at this stage of the relationship. So you could be dealing with like a really practical person. It could be a Virgo that you're seeing as well. We did have the Hermit card here. You could have a huge focus on a Virgo at the moment. And they're not really interested in, I mean, if this is someone that you're dating already, then this person may not be very romantic with you, because they just want to make sure that all the practicalities of the relationship are kind of sorted out first. They want to make sure that you lot can see each other regularly. For instance, if it's long distance, they may say, well, that's not practical for me. Even though I might really like you, it's not practical. So I like to see my partner at least twice a week, and maybe that won't work. I can't stand Skyping or whatever it is. You know, it's got to be workable, and your partner is very much needs that. They need, more than anything, is to know that it can actually work practically before they'll go any further. And what's really important is that everyone pulls their weight in the relationship. They may have been hurt in the past, there may have been issues in the past, which now makes them, you know, the type of person that more thinks towards, you know, finances, like, are the finances right in the relationship? Do we both have somewhere to live even? You know, these things are really important to this person more so than being this romantic, courting kind of gentleman. Okay, so they need to see that. We've got the Ten of Swords for what you need. So you may need to let something go. You could have had a bad experience in the past. That is now over with it being in the upright. You could have been very hurt and let down by people in the past, but the past is the past, and what's done is done. Allow this ending to come about. You're being asked to allow this ending to come about because it may be clouding your judgment, which is making you not trust people, not stick around for long, be non-committal. This is also kind of accepting things how they are, like no matter how bad they are, it's just kind of accepting it, you know, laying down and kind of rolling over in a sense, like just accepting it. Also accepting something is over, accepting something is done, and looking forward now. But sometimes, you know, the Ten of Swords, it's not really about that it's not like the Five of Cups where you're like not able to let go. It's more of just maybe being in a state of sadness for such a long time that it's like now it's an opportunity for you to kind of really step out of that and kind of shed your skin in a sense, and really, and it's almost like the Death card, which really gets like someone has died here. So yeah, it is like the Death card. It does relate. There has been some sort of death when it comes to the way that you think about possibly this person or your relationships, and there is this clarity of thought that does come through in terms of commitment through the Hermit card. So there is clarity coming in for you, and I think that you are at a point where you have been through so much that you're no longer going to let any sort of emotions, even this, like you're kind of on the same page as this person. You're both not really wanting to just be romantic about it. You want to be practical about it. You want to make sure that it can work practically. Is this person a good person? Are they honest? Are they responsible? Are they consistent? Are they considerate? Are they generous? Like all those things, those kind of character, those virtues is really what's important to you, and you're not taking any kind of crap. I don't think you're not trying to entertain silliness with the Knight of Wands in reverse. We've got your partner here as the King of Swords in terms of what they want and their intentions, clarified by the very beautiful Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is someone that's in love with the idea of love. She's very loving. She thinks love can heal all wounds. Like she's loving and caring and compassionate and wise and very sentimental and, you know, in her feelings, and wants to hug everyone, and you know, she's lovely. She's a true probably Cancerian, you know, Pisces or even Scorpio. Yeah, I do know a Scorpio actually that just loves to hug people. So yeah, even Scorpios are huggers. You water signs about watching. But yeah, it looks like your partner here is King of Swords. Yeah, he's very much, or she's very much like, I'm all about if this makes sense. Okay, I'm all about strategy. You can't lie to me. You can't get anything past me. I'm gonna like totally make a decision based on whether or not these numbers add up, you know. But with the King of Swords, this is someone who's taking the lead. They're not waiting for an answer. They're not waiting for anything. They're going to do and follow their own. So they have an agenda basically, but they have an agenda because they are truly, it looks like they're truly in love. They are in love, and that might be why they want to be more protective of it. That's why they are the King of Swords about it, you know, very protective maybe of you. You may not even realize it, but they could be very protective of you, and they may see you as something that they want to protect. And it could also mean as well that they understand that you are someone who respects thought, and that may be the way to actually get to your heart. That is the way that they connect with you, is to talk with you and to share ideas and to you know, joke about and banter and constantly be exercising the mind and looking at things and maybe even learning things, and just discussion and contemplation, debate, you know, those kind of things they may realize really kind of make you happy, and that's the way to your heart. That is the way, that's why they may be being that way. Like being strategic, being more practical with you. But it is a king and a queen here. And it could be a water sign that you're seeing. Could easily be a water sign that you're seeing too. There's a lot of water, earth energy here. And swords energy. Water, swords, and earth. Yeah, water, swords, and coins, sorry. So yeah, there's a lot of emotion here, I think. Even though you guys are acting very practically, there is like this emotion that is underlying all of this. But it looks like your partner, maybe in order to protect and preserve what maybe is special, what is special to you, they're kind of being quite strategic about the steps that they take in their relationship. This could also be kind of control issues as well, but they are in the upright, so I would say that there's quite a lot of good intentions. We've got the Two of Coins for your wants. So what you want to do is you would like to, you know, make this relationship into two, introduce this person into your life practically. This could be like moving in. Maybe that's why this is so serious, you know. It could be that there was a lot of discussion in the past. Maybe they needed to win in an argument somehow. Maybe you guys were kind of in big debates previously about where to live and things like that, and moving, you know. And yeah, there could be a moving. You could be moving here with 2 knights, and there could be issues with that. But it looks like you're now want to entertain the idea. You want to possibly introduce this new option into your life, into your schedule. Like you're taking it on, or you're at least playing with the idea. You're starting to seriously think about this now. Like you're seriously wanting to make a decision. You really want to make a decision. And I think it could be maybe something to do with being nearer, something nearer to you. So if you were considering moving somewhere further away, you're now kind of interested in moving into the place that's nearer to maybe where you currently are, or where you're currently working, or your partner's working. So there may be an option to move quite far away, but you're still very focused on the locality of things. You may be more interested in moving more close by, but still kind of toying with the idea of possibly moving further away. But you're still quite attached, I think, to the here and now. But you're introducing the idea, and you do want to make a decision. Yeah, you'd like to make a commitment, I think, to this person or to this place. So then we've got the Four of Cups in the near future, clarified by the 10 of Coins in its reverse. Your partner may get quite tired of waiting for you to come to some sort of decision if that is the case. They may feel as well quite stubborn about their own decisions that they've made. They may not be interested in any more ideas that are coming in from you, or any love that's extended to you from them. They just don't really feel that there's security here. So if you need to make a decision for this person, if you're too worried about making a commitment, you know, you don't want to maybe allow something to be over, like, you know, it could be that you do need to maybe say goodbye to a particular someone where you've lived maybe all your life since you were a kid. You may have a lot of memories there, or maybe you live near your mum, you know, and your partner looks like they're just kind of tired of waiting. Maybe on your response. And in fact, they're not really interested in any other ideas. They want to do what they want to do. They want to, they've got like maybe this dream of how they want things to go, and they want things to go that way. They don't want to consider any other options. And this could also be about not wanting to be anywhere else but with you as well. They want to maybe be cozy. This talks about as well being cozy in front of the TV for hot chocolate, and you and your partner's rubbing your feet and be really, really cozy, and like to the point where you guys just start to live in your own like same pajamas for like 2 days and things like that. So it could be that your partner kind of also maybe is looking towards that in the near future. But you know, it still doesn't feel very secure though. Sees that there is opportunity. This, you know, this is really maybe what they want, is this sort of opportunity to really be comfortable with you and, you know, develop that loyalty, that long-term relationship with you. They may be really wanting that, and that's all that they want. They don't want anything else. They want only the best, but they may feel like they're not getting it. They may feel like they're not getting that from you. And we do have you here again with the Two of Pentacles and the Lovers card now in reverse. You're not making a decision. You're not being able to leave something behind. And the cards are saying that you need to leave something behind. Something is done. There's a phase of your life that's done. Maybe where you were living, you need to let go of it. You need to maybe introduce this new place into your life, because nothing more, there's no more maybe prosperity there. There's no more growth there. There's nothing else happening there. So you may need to think about letting that go, or definitely leaving the past in the past, because your partner for definite with the Four of Cups here wants this to be that way round, I think. And they're quite upset about this commitment not being there, because they want to kind of have things grow. And you're still undecided. You're still not able to make a decision at all about how you want this to move forward, because I don't think you maybe are ready to commit, or still unsure about committing to this. So maybe in another time of your life, you may have been like, yeah, you know, this feels good, let's do this. But you're being really like practical about this decision. You're not going to let the fact that maybe you're in love with this person or anything like that like sway you. You want to make sure that this is going to work for you and is in line with your path. So yeah, let's quickly pull some more cards for that Lover's card, because that just doesn't really. Another major arcana. So we've got the Four of Swords with the King of Cups and the Strength card. So Strength, King of Cups, Four of Swords. So you may need some more time with the Four of Swords here to really gather your thoughts before you make the next step. Again, there's this sitting on your emotions, not really being overly expressive when it comes to your emotions, but instead pacing yourself and really making sure that you make the right choices, really wanting to make sure that you make a right choice around this person. You know, you will take the time to be alone if you need to be, and detach yourself from the world in order to make a choice that is not a knee-jerk reaction. Like this is, you know, that's basically what these two cards have got, the very similar energies. It's about not just acting and not being a knee-jerk reaction because you're passionate or you're angry or you're emotional. You know, you're being asked here to or you probably will be being quite restrained and measured in your actions. You're not going to just act out of love, you're going to act out of practicality, whatever works. I think that's probably the best mode of action actually for you. And then we've got the Three of Wands here, ending on that. So this could be you. Actually, wasn't its reverse. So yeah, this could be, you know, you maybe having said your piece and not really wanting to hear anything back. You know, you kind of sent your ships out, but not really wanting to hear anything back from this point. You're not moving. You're not interested in what's out there. You're quite comfortable where you are. And I think your partner may be a bit bored of that. With the Four of Cups there, they may want a change. They may want to start this Ten of Coins energy. They may want to just, you know, lay their roots somewhere. If you guys are starting a family, for instance, they may want to kind of lay some roots. Maybe you guys are living in, you know, a rented flat, and maybe they want to buy a house. You know, they want to make an investment, lay some roots. And it looks like you're just kind of still, I mean, and even though it's in its reverse, we do have the Two of Coins here. So it is saying that you are still kind of in this indecisive energy, ever so slightly. Even though it's in its reverse, you seem to know what you want. Which could be to move in with this person, but to move to where they want to move to, maybe you're not sure about that. You know, so you're happy to be with them maybe, but not maybe go where they want to go. You want to really think about it. Okay. So for Aquarius, love, January 2019. Aquarius 2019. Okay, so we've got the blonde female as the spiritual message. Again, more oranges. So there's something, spiritual message, something to do with this is basically to me a young blonde female. I mean, she looks pretty young to me. And I think it's just talking about sometimes we see what we see and we like what we see and then we act on it. And like, you know, as young people do, they will follow their instincts. So they really have nothing else to go on apart from their instincts. They don't have any experience yet. And I think you are being asked here to think, stop and think with the Hermit card as well. Okay, so the obstacle is the fact that you are with your twin flame. You're with someone that you can't be without. You're like one and the same. You know, you're the red and the blue flame that creates one thing. So it could be that you're kind of inseparable. And what brings you together is the dark male. So it could be just a lot of kind of attraction here between you two. A lot of flirtation. Okay, and also attraction, just general attraction. Okay, so you're learning about control. So you're learning about maybe letting go of control, or maybe understanding how this person is being controlling or how to exert your own control in a situation. Your partner's learning about maturity, being a mature man, taking that step towards, you know, laying those roots, being a dad, things like that. You know, developing a serious career so that they can sustain a family and things like that. Okay, so you'll see them as money. So you can see them as someone who's very focused on their money, or you can see them as an earth sign individual. And they see you as a wallflower, someone who's not willing to take a risk. And then we've got the Ice King as the overall energy, which is just like the King of Swords. So it does talk about you kind of you know, following your passions, yes, but also again being practical about things and using a good strategy to execute your ambitions rather than being knee-jerk reactions. So it's about combining your mental ability with your will, you know, so it's like truth and will, like your passion, but you know, focusing it in a way where it's you know, purposeful and avoids any kind of collateral damage, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think I pretty much said what each card means. What's interesting though is that you see them as money. So I don't know if this is representing really the 10 of coins, where you see this person as like just someone that you can make a long-term commitment with, someone that you could invest in. And you could also see this as someone who is just very focused on money. Or maybe someone who brings in a lot of money. You see this person is quite focused on their money and their work. And they see you as the wallflower, someone who's not willing to take a risk. Someone who's not willing to get involved, someone who doesn't like change, who's so really kind of stuck in their ways. And I think they are kind of getting bored of that, because it's not allowing them to lay roots. So Aquarius, 3 more cards for January, for Aquarius, January 2019. We've got imagine. This is about staying positive, keeping your thoughts pure, and not imagining the worst. So we had serendipity, fallout, and the here and now. So you're very much focused on the here and now, and what you have right here. But chance has come about. Sometimes you do get a lucky opportunity, and you shouldn't miss that opportunity. That you have to recognize when things come in the way that they come, it's not always good to imagine the worst that can be there, and that to see opportunity, a good opportunity when it comes. We also have the exchange gifts card and time to go. Okay, so it's time to go. I think that is talking about the 10 of swords here. It's time to let something go. You come to the end of the road or something, especially with the world card at the bottom of the deck. There is something that's come to an end of a cycle has come, and it is time for you to embark on something new, and to try new things. Exchanging gifts. Let's go ahead and look at the book for that one. Okay, so exchanging gifts. The law of giving and receiving, currency trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out to you. Love is truly yours today. So yeah, there is an offer being made here, and again there is that message of allowing something in, accepting that, you know, in order for the life force between two people to grow exponentially, it needs to be reciprocated. So there needs to be a giving and taking, and I think your partner is really concerned about that maybe you guys aren't on the same page, you don't want the same things, and they really want to make sure that you're both working towards the same things here, which is, I think your partner wants a commitment and a family and things like that. Yeah, I think that's what that message is really trying to say to you, that it is time to open up your heart, I think, to this new opportunity that is coming in, and allowing this change to happen. Again, it's oh gosh, there are 2 9 cards again, which talks about endings. We've also got this as a 9 card as well. That's 3 9 cards. That's like basically like the world card in a sense. It's like an end with a new beginning to quite quickly follow. So yeah, I think it's time for that change. I think you need to just imagine the best of the situation, or imagine the best outcome rather than the worst case scenario, because there could be a lot that you could be missing out on. All right, so that is the end of your reading. If you enjoyed it, please do like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like your own reading, my details are below in the description. If you'd like to leave a donation to say thank you for the reading, more than welcome it. That'd be really appreciated. The details to my PayPal link are below. And yeah, I think that's about it. I really hope this helped you and you got something from it. And yeah, otherwise, take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.